Hey, you! Do you want to learn how to draw like this? Well, you're in luck. Today I'll show you how to do just that. Starting with anatomy. This is the brush I use for sketching. Like in every art tutorial, the head starts with a circle. By manipulating the shape of the features, you can create a range of different face shapes. Eyes come in all sorts of shapes, but this is my go-to. Bodies are similar in the way that they are just different shapes stacked on top of each other. Just like this. This method also helps with posing and being able to clearly see the silhouette. After that, you just refine your sketch and smooth out the shapes. And now on to Leonard. This is my go-to brush for line art. I'll be using this sketch of Carney as an example. First, just trace and refine your sketch. Then add your smaller inner lines and thicken up parts that would have heavy shadows. Then trace around the outside to really make your drawing pop. And that's all. Join me for part 2 when we color this guy. How I do the thing. Part 2. Color. Let's start with our line art here. First, select everything around where you want to color. Then invert the selection layer. And then fill that in with a gray color. After that, fill in your first color. And then create a clipping mask on top and add your shadow color. When coloring softer materials like fur, I like to blur the shadow for a softer look. Just like this. Then rinse and repeat for different organic areas. For areas that are less soft, to just the amount the shadow blurs. When choosing colors, I like to use cooler versions of the colors instead of black to keep it vibrant. Moving on to the clothes, I use a different method. First, create a new layer and clipping mask. Then pick a slightly lighter shadow color. Then go to the special tool and choose lasso fill. Use this to make chunky shadows in the folds of the clothes. Then add your strongest shadows and highlights. Do the same with other areas. Don't worry too much about the folds being accurate and just focus on the basic shapes. This green is a good example of what I mean by warm and cool shadows creating a feel of light without using black and white. Small details can be colored on the same layer. Once you've done all your colors, you can go back and add some harsher light to the fur and hair as well as small details and patterns. A good way to add texture is through adding a few lighter strands on the hair or fur. You can also do the same for feathers with little hearts and ovals. And if you wanted to, you could stop there, but I'm extra, so here one last thing to make your art really pop. Merge all your color layers together and add a final clipping mask. Like shown here. Then pick a highlight and shadow color. High contrast colors work best. Get the shadow color and highlight a few of the edges of the drawing aid to really explain it, but I should look like this. Then do the same for the other and spots the light would hit.